Hey YouTubers, it's Mike and Brian back with you with another project. The Axial Wrangler Jeep 4-door with us here, and the Axial Honcho. This vehicle here we're going to do quite a few modifications to. We really like the body. We've been waiting for this for a little while. It took us about a month or so to get this. It's been out of stock most of the time, but anyway, you can see it's a pretty scale body, neat bumpers. We're going to keep those. Neat little back bumper. It has this little pin here that comes out, and this thing swings around, so you can get that out. Kind of this little scale feature. That's real nice. So anyway, let's pull this body off and talk about what we're going to do to it. We're going to do quite a few things to the interior and the axles and the transmission. This is the stock tranny that goes in here. We're actually going to pull this. This is the stock motor, little 27 turn stock axial transmission. We're going to be replacing that with the RC 4-wheel drive 2-speed tranny. We're hoping this gives us a little bit lower first gear and a little bit taller second gear than the stock transmission. So that's the first thing. And then of course we've got an Axial 55 turn crawler motor on here. So that's going to be our first modification. And then so far we haven't opened this tranny up yet, but it feels really smooth and really nice so far. It seems to shift real smoothly, so we're happy with that piece, and it looks nice too. This is where the battery mounts, which is in the back. We're going to change it from the back up to the front to get that weight on the front tires. These, we're going to change the tires to these pit bulls. This is the pit bull tires. This is the same tire that I'm running on the Honcho I got here, and these work very nice. So, and they look scale, and they're a scale full-size crawler tire, so we're going to run these. And then we went over to Vanquish and got a bunch of parts from them. Go ahead and zoom out. We're using their module 1.9 Vanquish beadlock rims, and these are very nice. They have multiple pieces that you put together to make a rim. We went with the red on the beadlock, and then we have gunmetal gray in the inner bead here. That's this piece right in here is the gunmetal, and then of course the black face. These hubs on the back, these are 350 hubs, which give us the width that we need. These are really nice rims. So we're real glad to be using those. There's another rim that's made already. So Vanquish did an excellent job making those things. That really looks nice. So we're real excited with those rims. The next thing we got from them, we're also going to be using a 3 racing little winch on the front. Now, you want to go and pull that out. Alright. So we can take a look at that. The next item that we're going to be doing is the Curie axles. We haven't opened these, but Vanquish wraps them real nice. I wanted to show you guys kind of how that comes. These are rather get the label too. These are rather expensive axles, and they do a real nice job packaging the whole thing. So, and just really, really scale axles. So we're excited to be using those. These are how the rings come when you get them. And all the pieces, you can get different colors and different designs. And here's the inner piece of the rim, and there's another inner, and then here's the middle section of the rim. So you can get these in different colors, and you can mix and match each piece so that you have whatever color scheme you're looking for. So really, really nice to be able to mix and match your parts and pieces to match the color scheme of your car. We went with this gunmetal inner ring just to kind of match the axles that we're going to be putting on here. And then the red was just kind of a little bit of spruce it up color, so hopefully that'll look good. But so anyway, we got that. We're going to be doing the front. We'll do that in probably after we get everything else. We haven't got the front axle yet. I'm still waiting for the internal drive lines to come in. Those weren't available when I got this stuff, so we'll be doing that front also. But you'll see a lot of this truck in the near future. We'll be doing a lot of modifications. The one other thing that you need with these Curie axles is the titanium links that link all the axles to the truck. So these are real nice, but you can't use your stock 4-link bars to mate up with these Vanquish axles. So you gotta get this other kit, which was fine with us. It looks nice, and it'll be quite a lot stronger. So anyway, we'll be driving that probably not real soon. We want to get it pretty well done before we take it out there and start hammering on it. But this is going to be an exciting project. Here's a little winch that we're going to be putting on the front. These little 3 racing winches work pretty good. A servo winch is a lot stronger, but the scale, looks, and appearance of this thing is just really nice. So we're going to be running that. Another thing I did was this bumper in the stock form, it sticks out a little bit. And when the body's on it, it's stuck out a little bit. So what we did was we cut the ends of the posts here. I want to zoom in on that kind of close. We cut these ends off a little bit so that it would go into the truck farther. So anyway, you stick this in, and it's adjustable. It goes in and out. So we pushed it all the way in just so we had just enough room to get this winch to sit on there, so that, again, the approach angle is improved. So as you come up to some sort of obstacle, you don't hit that bumper first with it sticking out so far. So anyway, that was one little improvement that we did. The stock tires, I'm disappointed that Axial has gone with the glued rim rather than the old style bead lock. This is what they used to use, and this is what they use now. The tire seems okay, but not being able to put weight in this rim, it kind of ruins it for me. So go ahead and zoom out. Without being able to put that weight in there, it's kind of useless for me. So, and taking these apart is quite a hassle. And with these little chrome rings, you can end up messing up that chrome to get these to debond. So anyway, these tires will be used for some sort of trailer that we do, but unfortunately we're not going to run them on this Jeep, so we're going to run these pit bulls with that 1.9 Vanquish rim. Anyway, the guys at Vanquish, they did a phenomenal job getting the parts to us. It only took a couple of days, and so far they're as good as we could have ever possibly imagined. So definitely those guys have really got it going on, and hopefully we'll be getting a bunch of stuff from them here in the near future. Another thing we're going to be using is the lower gearing in the axles. This is an Axial part. This is the 13 tooth pinion and 43 tooth ring gear for the axles in here. So that'll give us a little bit of an underdrive and lower the gear ratio in this axle, so it'll slow the truck down even more. So anyway, like I say, we'll be getting to this here real soon, and you'll start seeing a lot more of this car in the near future. So anyway, we'll see you next time.